What up, YouTube? Timmers here. Here's my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week. Alright. The films turning 10. Oh my god, I can't believe these are 10. Oh boy. Turning 10 years old, we got the two major sequels. One of which is the Hangover Part 2. The follow-up to the 2009 comedy, which I know lots of people hate the Hangover trilogy. There are people who love the first film, but are not fans of the sequels. I gotta say, I love Hangover Part 2. I mean, that Bangkok scene is hilarious. That's how I watch that. I mean, we're in Bangkok, sweet, not Bangkok. Anyway, of course, this time around, you got the three people, the main people, Phil, Alan, and Doug, who are now attending Stu's wedding, and since the bride is from Thailand, they decided to hold the wedding there. And once again, Alan pretty much roofies them, and so they're on a quest to they end up having a hangover, and we know what goes around. This time around we got Ken Jeong coming back. I love Ken Jeong. I mean, I think Ken Jeong is so good in this film. You also have a monkey in this. You also had a really fun cameo by Mike Tyson. That was really cool to watch. Once again, I love the Hangover trilogies. They are just so fun to watch. They're hilarious. They're entertaining. I remember watching Hangover Part 2 about twice when it got released. I got a kick out of it. Then, of course, I believe 2 years later, we ended up having Hangover Part 3. I still would love to see a Part 4, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, really. But, yeah, Hangover 2 is a funny one, in my opinion. Alright, also turning 10, we got Kung Fu Panda 2, which, you've got Jean-Claude Van Damme, who voices the main villain, Croc, in this. Kung Fu Panda 2, I know, was really solid. Once again, it was voiced by Jack Black as Poe. You also had Seth Rogen, Angelina Jolie, Lucy Liu, Dustin Hoffman, Gary Oldman. And of course we ended up having Kung Fu Panda 3 a couple years after. But Kung Fu Panda 2 is such a fun one. It's definitely a really solid sequel. I probably even prefer Kung Fu Panda 2 over the first one, in my opinion. So yeah, Kung Fu Panda 2 is a really solid one. Alright, also turning 10, we got the Terrence Malick film Tree of Life, which stars the likes of Brad Pitt, Sean Penn, Jessica Chastain, a very young Ty Sheridan. Jimmy, I thought the movie was okay. I mean, it's Terrence Malick. You know where you get with a Terrence Malick film. It was a little slow, I would say, but it's Terrence Malick. What do you expect? You're not going to expect fast burn with his movies now. Alright, now turning 20. Holy cow, I can't believe this one turns 20. Turning 20 years old this week, we got the Michael Bay classic Pearl Harbor. The iconic romantic film based on, of course, it is, based on the Pearl Harbor attacks, the tragic what happened that day. You've got the likes of Ben Affleck, Alec Baldwin, Kate Beckinsale, Cuba Gooding Jr. It's a pure Michael Bay film. I mean, Pearl Harbor, I would say the romance one, you can take that out. The romance one was so terrible. But the action is so good, The storyline is weak, but it does have some redeeming moments. I love the cast. Definitely a really intriguing Michael Bay film. I mean, lots of people call it like a horrible film and whatnot. I don't think it's really terrible or anything. I just think they should have done a little better with a film like this. Especially a movie about a tragic event like what happened on that fateful day. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll recommend it if people are even interested. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave to you guys. Which of these films stand actually the most? To be honest, the one that sent actually the most attending one is actually Hangover 2. I adore Hangover 2. Crazy to believe that. Matter of fact, next month, the first Hangover, by the way, I believe turns 12, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, it's been that long since the Hangover. Dang, I'm getting old right there. But of course, the 20-year one, I guess I'll go say Pearl Harbor, because it's the only one that I know of. But anyway, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Fu Panda signing off.